In the vast and beautiful library of Scripture, some chapters feel like coming home. They offer a warm embrace, a gentle word of guidance, and a quiet place to rest your heart. Proverbs 31 is one such place. It is a chapter filled with timeless wisdom, a final glowing ember in a book dedicated to the pursuit of a life well lived. It speaks not of grand conquests or earth-shattering prophecies, but of the profound beauty found in character, integrity, a heart devoted to God. It is a message meant for everyone, a gentle whisper across the ages, reminding us of what truly matters in this life. This chapter is a gift, passed from a mother to her son, then passed down to us. It is a treasure map leading to a life of purpose and peace. So, come, let's sit for a while with these words. Let's allow them to wash over us, to soothe our weary spirits and inspire our daily walk. This is not a chapter of judgment, but one of encouragement. It is a final loving piece of advice from a book that has guided countless souls toward wisdom. The chapter begins not with the famous virtuous woman, but with a mother's heartfelt plea to her son. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. Imagine this scene. A queen, filled with love and godly wisdom, sits with her son, a king. She knows the temptations he will face. Her words are not a lecture, but a lifeline. She begins with a tender address. What, my son? What, the son of my womb? What, the son of my vows? Her first warning is one of discipline. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. This is a call to guard his heart and his body. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink. Why? Because a leader must have a clear head. He must be able to discern right from wrong, to make just decisions without his judgment being clouded. This advice is not just for ancient kings, it's for all of us. We are all leaders in our own lives, in our homes, in our workplaces, in our communities. Her words call us to a life of self-control and clear-headedness. This mother's counsel is a timeless reminder that a disciplined life is the foundation upon which all other virtues are built. After warning her son about the dangers of indulgence, King Lemuel's mother turns his attention toward his sacred duty. Open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, plead the cause of the poor and needy. This is the heart of true leadership. It is not about power or prestige. It is about using your voice and your influence to protect the vulnerable. It is about becoming a shield for those who have no one else to defend them. It is easy to stand with the powerful and the popular. It takes real courage to stand with the forgotten, the voiceless, the marginalized. The Queen is calling her son to be their advocate, to be the one who ensures their cries are heard in the halls of justice. This is a radical call to selfless leadership, to put the needs of the weakest first. In our daily lives, we have opportunities to open thy mouth for others. We can stand up against unkindness, offer a helping hand to someone who is struggling. We can be a voice of grace and truth in a world that is often harsh and judgmental. King Lemuel's mother reminds us that the greatest legacy a leader can leave is one of justice, mercy, and kindness. The chapter then shifts beautifully from the counsel for a king to the portrait of a queenly woman. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. This is not a question of doubt, but one of awe. She is priceless. Her value is not measured in gold or gems, but in something far more enduring, her character. The word virtuous here is a powerful one. In the original Hebrew, it is the word sha'il, which is often used to describe a mighty warrior or an army. It speaks of strength, capability, and valor. So, this is not a portrait of a weak or passive woman. This is a woman of great inner strength, competence, and honor. She is a force for good in her world. The search for her is a noble quest, because finding her is like discovering a treasure that enriches every part of life. Her presence brings security, joy, and profound blessing. The first quality mentioned is trustworthiness. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She is a constant source of goodness in his life, a safe harbor in any storm. This foundation of trust is essential in any meaningful relationship. The portrait continues by detailing her incredible work ethic. She is not idle. She is a dynamo of productive and purposeful activity. She seeketh wool. She seeketh flax. She worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth her food from afar. This woman is resourceful and proactive. She doesn't wait for things to happen. She makes them happen. She is a savvy manager and entrepreneur. She considereth a field. She buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. This shows her wisdom and foresight. She is not just a laborer, she is a strategic thinker. She evaluates opportunities, makes sound investments. She uses her earnings to create more value. She is building a future for her family, turning her hard work into a lasting legacy. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She is ready for the challenges of the day. She works late into the night, not out of anxious toil, but because she finds joy and success in her work. This description celebrates the dignity and value of hard work. Our work can be an act of worship when done with a willing heart. The virtuous woman's diligence is not just for her own benefit. Her hard work flows outward in a beautiful stream of generosity and care. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. Her industry and her charity are woven together. She sees the poor not as a burden, but as an opportunity to show God's love. Her care extends deeply within her own home. She is not afraid of the snow for her household. All her household are clothed with scarlet. Her foresight and hard work provide security. She prepares for the future, ensuring loved ones are protected even in harsh seasons. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple, not vanity but dignity. She also takes care of herself. Understanding her well-being is part of her service. Self-care, family care, community care, a powerful balance. A truly prosperous life blesses others. She models a life where personal industry fuels profound generosity. We are blessed to be a blessing. The portrait now moves from her hands to her heart and her mouth. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. Her true garments are not silk and purple, but the unshakable qualities of strength and honor. She is resilient, able to face challenges with grace, because her life is built on such a firm foundation. She looks to the future not with anxiety, but with joyful confidence. Her words are as valuable as her work. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. When she speaks, people listen, because her words are filled with wisdom. They are thoughtful, insightful, helpful. More than that, her speech is governed by the law of kindness. Kindness is not just a suggestion for her, it is a principle she lives by. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. She is an attentive manager, aware of everything happening under her roof. She ensures that her home runs smoothly and that everyone is cared for. She is not lazy or disengaged. Her watchfulness creates an atmosphere of order, peace, and productivity for her entire family. As the beautiful poem draws to a close, it reveals the source of the virtuous woman's strength. Her children arise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. The greatest testament to her life is the love and admiration of her own family. They have seen her character up close day after day, and their praise is her greatest earthly reward. Then comes the most important verse. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. This is the heart of the matter. Charm can be misleading. Physical beauty fades with time. These things are fleeting and superficial. But a woman whose life is centered on a reverent relationship with God has a beauty that lasts forever. The fear of the Lord is not about being afraid of God. It's about living in awe of His goodness, wisdom, and love. This fear of the Lord is the root from which all her other virtues grow. Her diligence, her wisdom, her kindness, her strength, they are all fruits of her connection to God. She works hard not just for profit, but to honor Him. Her entire life is an act of worship. The chapter concludes with a call to recognize and celebrate such a life. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. She deserves to be honored for the good she has done. Her legacy is not hidden, it is visible to the entire community. It is a powerful testimony to the beauty of a life lived for God. So, what is the great secret of Proverbs 31? It is simpler and more profound than we might imagine. The secret is that a life of true value is not built on outward appearance, worldly success, or fleeting charm. It is built on a foundation of character, rooted in a reverent love for God. This chapter is a gentle call to focus our hearts not on what the world applauds, but on what God treasures. The advice from King Lemuel's mother and the portrait of the virtuous woman are two sides of the same coin. They both teach that true strength is found in discipline, justice, and compassion. Diligence, generosity, wisdom, and kindness are not just for women. They are a blueprint for any person who wants to live a meaningful life that honors God. They are timeless virtues for all of God's children. In a world that constantly tells us we are not enough, Proverbs 31 offers a different message. It invites us to stop chasing the temporary and to start cultivating the eternal. It encourages us to find joy in our work, to open our hands to the needy, to speak words of grace. Let us carry the spirit of this chapter in our hearts. Let it inspire us to live with more purpose, to love more generously, and to walk more humbly with our God. The virtuous woman is not an impossible standard meant to discourage us. She is a beautiful vision meant to inspire us. Her secret is out. A life that fears the Lord will be praised. It is a life that shines brightly in a dark world. A testament to the enduring power of faith, hope, and love. And that is a treasure worth more than all the rubies in the world.